We're replacing the air diffuser, which is this unit here, also called the HVAC module. And this is what this, we've already put the new one in, and we slid it into the old vent there. When you're taking it apart, the side piece here comes off first, and then you pull this up. It's all clipped in. Both are clipped in. Pull this up. This comes off then, and then the dash comes off. All right. The white thing inside the dash that surrounds this part here, you leave that on. There's 2 screws here for the airbag. They come off. And then 2 screws underneath here. You pop this off, it's clipped on. There's 2 screws underneath here to get the dash out. That's all you need. 2 screws here and 2 screws there to get the dash out, which is really good. But no one's going to tell you that, so hopefully now you know. All right, and then away you go, and then you start ripping apart, take it apart here and here. And this is all to get the air distributor, the HVAC module out. So this all comes out, everything comes out. Alright, good. And then you have to get this octopus, which is back here. I call it an octopus. This here has to come off as well to get at everything. So, okay, for the heater core, you just disconnect this with the Allen set key right here. Take the Allen set key out and leave this in the firewall and leave it attached to the hoses. See, we didn't do that, huh? But you won't have to make that mistake. And then, so it'll stay in the firewall, this will stay in the firewall, and then you can slide this back into the new unit when you're fixing the air diffuser from our precious, lovely Chrysler Dodge Caravan. This unit here can stay in, but loosen it from the firewall. There's two bolts in down below through the firewall. Loosen it so you can get a little more easier to work with. So that's another key that you need to do. This tape here, the foam gasket, to buy the new one, because it doesn't come with the unit. Of course, it wouldn't come with the unit, because that would be too nice. It costs $120 to buy this gasket, the new one. And so to avoid that cost, we went to Canadian Tire, bought a $10 roll of tape used as door seal. It has to be really nice and spongy, and so that's what we used instead. We rolled it out and used it instead to save 120 bucks, and hopefully it works as good. Before you put this tape on, you have to put the octopus back on and see where it lines up. So everything's shifted over because the new part doesn't match with the old part. All the tape is shifted over a little bit to the right and up to make sure it seals. So you gotta pre-fit the octopus, line up the bolt holes, make sure it's the right spot, and put your tape on. And yeah, it should work good. But yeah, if a good automaker would send the gasket right on the HVAC module right from the factory, and they didn't. And so it's kind of a, you know, like a good company like Amazon or Toyota thinks of the customer first. Well, Chrysler doesn't. Because if they did, they would have sent the gasket right on the unit, right from the factory. And so this has been a whole day lost trying to get a gasket that works, just because they didn't send the thing when they should have. The other option is to take the old gasket from the old unit and use a knife like this and cut it off. Cut the gasket off real tight and use silicone to stick it down. That would be a really good option because it is a softer foam. So, but hopefully this works all right. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we took off the tape off it. It's a one-sided sticky foam rubber. So this stuff comes off, and thank goodness it's not sticky on this side. That's what you want. Double-sided sticky. If this was sticky, it would be brutal, because it would be really hard to place the unit where it's supposed to go. But it looks all right, and for 10 bucks, I think it's totally worth it. So compared to Chrysler's $120 priced stupid gasket. So I mean, it's just dumb to do stuff like that to customers. But anyway, Toyota's big because they look after the customers. They make a car that lasts and doesn't wear out.
Just put these two in.
Yeah, check the other side again, please. Next thing is the dash. It's got to go in after the octopus. The dash has got to go in. Go Tesla. Buy a Tesla. They're as far as I know, they're going to be really well built. The Cybertruck, indestructible. Buy a Tesla. Forget these stupid automakers. I mean, Toyota's not bad, but they still break down a little bit. And Kia's not bad. But, oh, the other ones, oh, they're a nightmare. Go Tesla.